I'm hosting an FPL competition. Like many YouTubers and content creators out there, we'll all be making our own fantasy Premier Leagues. Now I have set mine up, the code should be on the screen in the description and it's in my YouTube bio. If you watch my YouTube shorts, you would have seen it plugged in pretty much every video. So yeah, make sure to join if you haven't yet, and I'm going to basically be giving away prizes to the top 4 people as long as they obviously get in contact with me. Obviously I can't just assume who the top 4 are and give it to complete strangers. And obviously this competition won't end until the season ends, which is so far away. It's like how long away? A year? Or maybe just under a year, but you get the idea. Now first, second, third and fourth will all win a prize. What the prize will be, I don't know yet, because obviously I have no idea where I'm gonna be in like 8 months time. I'd say hypothetically in 8 months time I've not gone up any subscribers and I'm not really making as much money, then the prizes won't be that big. But hypothetically in 8 months time, if I've got like, I don't know, 500,000 subscribers and I'm earning a decent amount of money, the prizes will be more big. All I can tell you is there will be prizes that will be worth your time if you win or finish in the top 4. Obviously, first place will receive the best prize, then second, then third, then fourth. Yeah, make sure to join my Fantasy Premier League. As I said, the code on the screen somewhere or in the description or in my YouTube bio. Anyway, today what we're here to talk about is my fantasy team. As you can see, it is on the screen here. Now, I want to go through it a little bit. In goal, I've got Onana. Of course, Andre Onana, new signing for Manchester United, first team goalkeeper, so he's guaranteed to play a lot of games in the Premier League, if not all of them. And with Manchester United having a game against Wolves as the first game, I feel like having Onana in the team is a good choice, just because Wolves are quite muddied. Of course, they've lost their striker. Now, my backup goalkeeper is Steele. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not, then I have no idea how you say it. Obviously, Brighton have quite a good run. However, I wasn't sure whether Steele would be the first team goalkeeper or Sanchez. It is kind of confusing. They're both really good and they both actually played a really even amount last season. I have put Steele in there because I think he's more likely to play over Sanchez, although that might be completely wrong. So yeah, that is my 2 goalkeeper choices. Now next up we have the entire back line, and I think I'm just going to go through all of them in one go. Of course, at left back I have Estepunian. Brighton, as I said, have quite a good run, and Estepunian is a quality player. Then we have Ruben Diaz, for obvious reasons, of course. Man City are a powerhouse in the Premier League, and he is probably going to get the most points and probably game time, I imagine, for Man City as a centre-back. Maybe Guardiola could go in there because he'll obviously play a lot as well, so I might change Diaz out in the future. Then I've got Ben White. Obviously, Arsenal were phenomenal last season. Defensively, they weren't great, but Ben White obviously plays at right back, so, you know, occasionally he'll get forward, so I've gone with him. It might be worth getting Zinchenko over him, but I've gone with Ben White. And then at right back, we've got Kieran Trippier. Obviously, Trippier is phenomenal for Newcastle United. Brilliant free kick taker and performed amazingly last season. Hopefully he can do the same this season. Now my midfield, I've got Mitoma. Mitoma is an absolute baller, and with the run that Brighton have in the first few games, I feel like having Mitoma in there is going to be a key player. Then I've gone with a weird one, Eze. Now I rate Eze, I think he's a baller. And Crystal Palace's first game is against Sheffield United, and I could see Eze getting his name on the score sheet. And overall, Eze had a really good season last season and was pretty good the season before that, so I think he's a good player to get in there for the value he's worth as well. Then we've gone with Martin Odegaard. Obviously, again, Arsenal, phenomenal. Odegaard completely killed it in the league last season. And then one that you arguably could say is a bit of a waste of money in terms of he's too expensive for the other options you've got. But I have gone with Marcus Rashford. Obviously, had a really good season last season. And with the run United have and getting Rasmus Højlund, I could see Rashford getting potentially a lot of points, so I've gone with him. Then my front 2, I've gone with Erling Haaland. I don't need to explain why. And then Christopher Nkunku. Now, I'm tempted to replace him with Jackson, the way Jackson's played in pre-season. If he performs like that in the league, then it's definitely going to be an idea to have Jackson in your team. But I have gone with Nkunku just because I think Nkunku's more or less guaranteed to start against Liverpool, whereas with Jackson, I'm not 100% sure. I think Jackson should start, and I wouldn't be surprised if Nkunku and Jackson both play. Chelsea have a very easy run, and I wouldn't be surprised if I bring in Jackson game week 2 or something. But yeah, I've gone with Nkunku for now. Then my bench, the 3 bench players I have, Ben Chilwell, my goat, what a baller. He will be getting into the team for the remaining games, such as Liverpool. I can't really see us keeping a clean sheet against Liverpool. I'd be surprised if we do. Then I've gone with Vinicius. He was the cheap striker to get and the most likely striker to play out of the options that were there. And I mean, he does score a goal here and there for Fulham. And then finally, I've gone with Dwight McNeil. I can see McNeil playing quite a bit for Everton, and I'll be surprised if he doesn't get that much game time. And he's a good option to have on the bench. But that is my team. What do you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? Obviously, I'm not a fantasy Premier League expert. I think I finished like 20th in my league last year. There was over 100 people in it though, so I mean, I finished higher than lower, do you know what I mean? I'm really excited for the season to start. I am going to be live streaming so many games. I do have a schedule that I posted in my Discord, and I'm going to post it on my YouTube announcements, so you can see my schedule there for watch-alongs I plan to do. And obviously, I'll be doing a live watch-alongs of all the Chelsea games on Chelsea Fan TV, up the Blues. So yeah, make sure to subscribe to those channels, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Stay safe, stay cracking, fair enough, and au revoir.